Welcome to the forecast discussion for July 23rd, 2014. It's currently 12:30 p.m. and it's rather sticky out there with temperatures ranging from the upper 70s to lower 80s over Long Island and southern Connecticut to the mid 80s throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. The key point here, look at the dew points here, around 72, 70 with a temperature of 77 in southeastern Connecticut. That is some humid air, and it just feels sticky and a bit oppressive. I mean, let's be honest here. This isn't a significant heat waves in any way, shape, or form. We're not talking about temperatures in the mid 90s with dew points in the 70s, which would make the heat index around, I don't know, 100. But it is uncomfortable, it's sticky, and it's one of those days where you rather just stay indoors in the air conditioner all day, or go to the mall, to the movies, or hit the beach if you want to go to the beach. Now, winds right now are from the south and southwest ahead of a cold front. There is an interesting feature out here in the Atlantic that I'm going to show you that I think is going to limit the development of thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. It's pretty interesting. I'll show you in just a moment what I'm talking about. As you can see, temperatures are on the way up into the upper 80s to lower 90s over much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, lower to mid 80s right along the immediate coast and over Long Island and southern Connecticut. When I say the immediate coast, I'm talking about basically the New Jersey boardwalk, maybe 5 miles in. Once you get past that 5 mile point, you're right back up into the upper 80s to lower 90s. So right along the coast where that marine air mass is going to be located, where you have those winds from the south and southeast, like let's say around Atlantic City and Wildwood and Belmar and Seaside Heights, those locations will stay just a little bit cooler, and that will help to limit the severe thunderstorm threat even more so in those locations. On the latest surface map, here's that very weak area low pressure with the old cold front boundary that's now stationary. And here's our new cold front boundary with waves of low pressure already developing along it. This cold front will slow down as it approaches the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area tonight and will lead to the cold front lingering over southern New Jersey for tomorrow morning. Now, look, I'm not expecting widespread heavy rainfall, but a few showers will be lingering into tomorrow morning. And then this high pressure system will take control for the rest of the week into the weekend, producing excellent weather conditions. A little bit warmer than what was originally thought, but still very nice for this time of year. On the latest radar here, you can see the trend. I'm sure you noticed it. Not much really going on around Ohio, not really much going on over western Pennsylvania, but we sure do have plenty of action up here around the St. Lawrence River Valley, which is right here, and also over portions of New England. So what's causing the development of thunderstorms here and thunderstorms here, but really not much going on here? And of course, you can extrapolate that to the east, where you get thunderstorms here, but not much here. So what's going on here? Well, let's take a look at first the infrared satellite picture. And you can see here that cold front is approaching. It's moving through the eastern Great Lakes now. We do have a wave of low pressure with more thunderstorms developing to the south of that low pressure system. We also have that weak wave, but notice, and let's see if we can zoom in here. We're going to hit the zoom button here. By the way, this satellite picture is from the National Weather Service, so anyone can get it. So let's zoom in here. Notice what we're not seeing. We're not seeing any cumulus clouds, those little puffy clouds developing all over eastern Pennsylvania. That's usually a bit of a precursor. We do have a little bit of an outflow boundary from the thunderstorms, but even with that, not much of a signature at the radar to really suggest significant thunderstorm development for this afternoon and evening. Now, the mesoscale models do show development, but it's not really all that impressive, especially as you head south to New York City. So what's behind all this? And why do we have sinking air here? Notice how the colors on the map get darker and darker. That means that we have sinking air. Well, take a look at this little feature that I really wasn't expecting, but here it is. This little mid-level disturbance, this little curlicue here, is enhancing lifting out over the Atlantic, where you got fishing boats and whatnot out there, and probably a few cruises. But notice what it's doing on the backside. This is pretty cool. What's happening here is that air is sinking behind this little disturbance here, and basically you could see it's killing any type of development that could be setting up for the northern mid-Atlantic with a lot of dry sinking air in place over the region. Now this influence is not really taking hold over New England, and sure as heck isn't taking hold down here. Meanwhile, we have another upper level low that is kind of meandering around the Gulf Coast that is introducing moisture. So we have an area of low and mid level convergence, that's where air is coming together, and then divergence and loft because of our trough here. Here's the base of the trough. And that trough, that base of the trough, is moving towards New England, but we kind of miss out on it. We're kind of missing out on all the best dynamics here. And this feature here really limits the development of those showers and thunderstorms. So what I'm trying to get at here is that while this cold front will move through this evening through tomorrow morning, and while there will be a threat for showers and thunderstorms, I really don't expect right now any widespread severe thunderstorms. Could see an isolated thunderstorm here or there this evening, but I think most locations might actually miss out on any precipitation whatsoever, with only a few passing showers here and there, especially as you head down towards the Philadelphia metro. Meanwhile, the New York City metropolitan area, I think you have to move north. I think that Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, these locations are where I would really pinpoint where thunderstorms are going to be the most likely. And then as you head south, that potential decreases. Now, I'm looking for thunderstorm development from 6 p.m. to about 10 p.m. as far as the most intense thunderstorms. And then thereafter, you get lingering showers into tomorrow morning, followed by clearing skies by tomorrow afternoon. So by this time tomorrow, most of these showers will be moving off the coast, and we'll see clearing skies from west to east, with clear conditions by 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the Penn State EWOL website. Again, for this afternoon, we have that cold front approaching. Before that cold front hits the region, look for temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s away from the coast, lower to mid 80s along the coast. The cold front moves through by tomorrow morning, and by tomorrow afternoon, that dry air will be invading, clearing skies by the afternoon. Temperatures in the morning, upper 60s to lower 70s, with those dew points around 69, 68 degrees. But by the afternoon, we fall into the mid to upper 50s with dew points, with highs in the lower to mid 80s, feeling much more comfortable. For Friday, high pressure in complete control, with temperatures ranging from the upper 50s to lower 60s for lows and lower to mid 80s for highs. Not that bad at all. Now for this weekend, high pressure will be shifting over and then east of the region. So what that basically is going to mean is that winds are going to be light and variable and then develop out of the southwest by Sunday afternoon. Temperatures will pretty much average near normal. On Saturday, look for upper 50s to lower 60s and lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast, mid to upper 80s everywhere else. Again, pretty much normal for this time of year. On Sunday, still a dry day, but you'll notice an increase in humidity with mid to upper 60s for lows and mid to upper 80s for highs for most locations, lower to mid 80s along the immediate coast. Then for Monday and Tuesday, we have a disturbance. A nice little upper level low is going to cut off over southeastern Canada, and that's going to lead to disturbances rotating around this upper level low with not a washout, but just a threat for showers each day, and temperatures a bit on the cool side. We're talking about slightly below normal. The heart of the cold air with this trough will be focused over the Great Lakes, but we'll still experience slightly below normal temperatures. With on Monday, look for temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs, and then on Tuesday, upper 50s to lower 60s for lows, and upper 70s to lower 80s for highs. That's your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.